Scott.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, good. So we're gonna stake this bad boy out today.
That's the plan, yeah.
All right, good, good. Well, we got Derrick here already.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go see.
All right, see if we find these property corners, Scott.
All right.
Oh, sounds like something there. Okay,
All right.
let's have a look-see. All right.
So it's really important. This is the property pins. There should be 4 anyways, but so this one's easy.
Yeah, yeah. This lot actually has, I think, 6. Just
6
because we're
pins.
on a cut corner.
Oh, because we got the cut corner.
corner,
Right.
and there's an extra one where the phase ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's obviously worse to do this in the winter.
It's harder in the winter for sure. Yeah, yeah. A lot of jackhammering.
Because the ground is harder? Is that what you find?
The ice, the clay, the snowbanks.
Well,
Yeah.
So the reason that I want to meet you out here is, I mean, you and I've done this a lot together, but to be able to show people what phases you have to go to.
Right.
So after we get these pins, we'll get some more for people to see. Not all the time the pins are there though,
Yeah,
are
correct.
they?
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So then you got to go a little further, like the next lot over, to reestablish the boundaries so you set the new house
Right?
properly on the lot.
Okay.
So that's why we got to find these out. Make sure that with the setbacks and the house is sitting on the right, you don't want it
Yeah.
straddling 2 lots.
Right.
And you're in trouble then.
So that's a huge thing that I think a lot of people they don't know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, how'd the house end up here?
Yeah, right.
And I mean, we've heard over the years, like years ago when people were first starting, you know, how you know, the neighbor comes out and measures and then it turns out that their house is like 4 feet on the other guy's lot because they were just
Oh, they didn't know where it was.
They didn't know
exactly.
where it was. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get stuff encroaching.
Yeah. So here in this subdivision, the surveyors stake out everything, obviously, and that's in the beginning. After we get our curbs in and everything, they come along, survey, stake out all the lots, but it's not a stakeout. It's like
it's posting the boundaries. So the survey company that got this job to do this phase comes in and they do a boundary survey first, and then they get all the lots for the phase.
And so, you know, another thing that's really important that I don't think people realize is the depth. Because I mean, when we were staking out that other place, whatever, a few months ago, we were talking about lowering the house. And we were worried about groundwater. We were worried about all that stuff. So that's really important, and you and I discussed that and go, oh, you know, we could, but we have all these other considerations, the storm, the sewer, the sanitary service and all that.
Yeah, because it's all designed, right?
Right, right.
So if you're below any of that stuff, you're going to have issues, correct?
Exactly. So, all right, cool. Okay, so let's carry on, see if we can find some more.
Okay, let's go.
Man.
Okay. Yeah, there's a cut corner here, so.
Oh, okay.
And then this is actually where the phase ends.
Okay.
Here.
So, okay. Right,
that's why
into the next. Oh, I got you.
Right.
I got you.
So and then there should be a pin at the back.
Okay.
Which,
Okay.
I'll have to take that one up.
Okay. Well, let's go back and find.
Yeah, let's go have a look. But I'm gonna have to get the jackhammer out. Could have got taken out.
And they put the fence in,
Yeah, so the pin should be here, but the fence, when they came and put the fence in, they might have augured it out. That happens all the time.
Okay.
Because the fencers, they just start augering. They try to get it on the property line.
Yeah.
And they don't realize once they auger in, the pin comes out like a noodle. So, yeah, I'll have to look here a little deeper. like, how close can you put it in?
Oh!
Cool. Okay.
All right.
There you go. Wow.
There's another one. Wow. Did you find that other one, Derrick? Did you find that one?
You know what? I think it might be there now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I was thinking it was gone.
Now that you find that they put them right beside the...
Yeah. And then we're just going to lay out these offset points for the garage corners, the house corners, onto the lot. As soon as the sun hits it, just like warms it up and then it kind of sinks into place, so you're always adjusting.
Dead center, right over top of it?
Right over the pin, yep.
Right over the pin.
Yeah, so basically I'm just kind of telling where the instrument is on the legal pin and backsiding another legal pin, and then I'm going to check to the rest just to make sure everything's fitting properly.
Okay, so this unit, what is it? What do you use it for, and how you got it set up?
So this is a robotic total station. So what it does, it's basically a digital theodolite, really. Shoots angles.
Sorry, a what?
A digital
Theodolite?
Theodolite, really.
A theodolite.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So it shoots angles and then distance.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I've told where the instrument is, and this is my basically a little computer that I've loaded all the information of the house where it's sitting on the lot.
Okay.
So I've told where the instrument is. I'm going to go back, what it's going to be backsiding for like the property corner. And then I got a couple other corners to check to.
And then we can start staking.
And then everything, if everything fits properly, then I can lay out the house with the proper setbacks on the lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go see at the back here.
This is so tight to the fence. I need this. It's so funny that this is here, actually, to be honest.
No kidding. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just checking to this one in reference to the one I just backsighted.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's millimeters actually. So millimeters. So it tells you where it should be in relation to that pin. So now I'm going to go to the next one.
That's how I like to think. I like everything to be within a millimeter when I'm building.
Yes.
A chisel so that we can get that piece of wood in the ground.
Because yeah, it's not all glorious.
No.
Not all glorious.
No.
So we'll do the next offset nail.
So I'll just show on here.
Yeah.
So it says offset OS 1.52 meters. That's to the wall line at the front at the garage.
Yep.
Okay, so earlier when you guys staked out the first show home, you established some benchmarks.
Yeah.
And benchmarks are the elevations above sea level. And so, so now you don't have to, you're going to establish a benchmark here, but you're using those ones to correlate over to here, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So the house that you did there this summer, we basically, Travis this morning pulled the benchmarks, like they just keep a big database of all their jobs.
Yeah.
So he grabbed them, saved me going to the ASTM, which was like a click down the way.
Yeah.
He just grabbed them, and then I didn't have it this morning, or I would have had it plugged in.
Right.
As I was staking out, I would have been putting cuts on
Putting them all
as I was going.
So this is a gain when people say, you know, on our site plan, what does 1152 mean?
Yeah.
And so when we're explaining to them, that's actually 1,152 meters above sea level.
Yeah, mean sea level.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's control points that is established that have an elevation and location. So,
gotcha.
So when the engineering firm comes in here and does the initial design, they do the boundary, and then the engineers use that same elevation to design everything.
So then when we have a look here, we got a garage cut and we've got the house wall line. And obviously the garage cut, we only have 4-foot frost wall, 4-foot coverage. So it's quite a bit less.
Yeah.
But
and then you'll probably have what? Okay, so what's the difference there? A meter 20. So you have what is that? 4 steps.
Yeah.
Going down.
Yeah.
To hit the house.
Yeah.
Right, because you can.
Perfect.
I think you can only step
only 2 feet.
At
2
a time.
feet. Yeah. So
Two
you got
steps.
2 foot, 4 foot, step 2, 4 foot, step 2, 4 foot. Yeah. Okay.
So so now these reference points now have a known elevation on the head of the nail.
Yeah.
And then so when the guy comes to dig the hole, the excavator, he should actually set up his laser level, check to always 2, because I could have messed one of these up.
What?
It's always good to check everybody, right? Yeah. So it's always good to check to 2. So if he rods off that one and then rods to the next one, okay, it's getting the same.
Then
it
we
should
know.
be pretty golden.
All right, perfect.
So, and then we also check to the back of the concrete.
Yeah.
Because the engineers designed.
Back of walk is what we always talk about. It's always the back of the walk, of the curb, the sidewalk, or back of curb, whatever. Then we have our 3 meter. Is it 3 meter? No, it's not 3 meters from back of walk to property.
Oh, it's varied.
It varies,
so every stuff, like we're only, I think, 2 feet there to the property.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like that where the pin is there. Yeah, it's about 2 feet off.
Okay.
And then there's a right of way here, right, for all the shallows.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see where the gas stubs are.
Okay. Perfect.
Which is, it can vary too. So 3.5 meters is norm, but.
All right.
So so that's all I'm going to do now. Just tag all the head of the nails, and then the excavator will have a cut for everything.
Thanks, buddy.
No worries, Scott.
All right, good to see you again. All right, thanks, Derek. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.